Wait, law of cosine. Wait, Mr.
Lady, oh, hold up. What's up?
Technically, so like, if you have a triangle, and can't you just memorize one of like the cosine formulas? And
My
then
goodness!
Make any of them?
I'm so glad I'm recording right now because that is a perfect question and I'm leaving it in there, so it's great. Couldn't we just memorize one of the formulas? Absolutely. I only remember one of them because it just works out. You're changing the perspective that you're at, right? So one cosine formula, one law of cosine's formula will work for all the other ones as well. It's just your variables, the letters change, okay? I would only worry about one. You're only going to be given one on your test. You'll be given the law of cosine's formula and law of sines and the area of non-right triangle. You'll be given all of that. That's right, video. So you only need to, you'll need to work with just one of them, but be able to apply it in different parts of the triangle. Okay, so don't focus on the letters, but more so the positioning on the diagram. Okay, so let's do that. So I've got this triangle here, and I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit. But we're trying to find angle, the largest angle. Which angle would be my largest angle in this case?
B.
B. How did you know that, Sammy?
Because the side opposite from that is the largest side.
You got it. The side opposite is the largest side. I like it. Okay. So let's solve for it. Well, my law of cosines is, and I'll just write any one of them, a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times the cosine of a. Okay? That's my law of cosine's formula. The side across from the angle is the guy that's all on its own, right? So if I'm focusing on this particular angle here, which is angle B, I'm really thinking of 10 as my a squared, even though technically on this diagram it would be a lowercase b. All right, so again, it's more about how you're looking at it on the diagram and not these particular letters, okay? These are the sides that form this angle. This side is across from the angle that you want or know. So in this case, when I set this one up, I'm going to have 10 squared is equal to my other two sides squared minus 2 times those two sides times the cosine of b in this case. I'll label it as what it is, right? That would be my general setup for this particular problem. So now I need to solve for b, and this is where things go haywire because a lot of people mess up their order of operations. I've got 100, 36, 49, and then this guy is, what's 42 times 2, 84. Cosine of b. Does that look about right so far, children? I think so. Now what a lot of people want to do is they want to do 36 plus 49 minus 84. What is wrong with me doing 36 plus 49 minus 84? Why can't I do that? 84 times cosine of b. I can't subtract the 84 because of my order of operations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract my 36 and my 49 to the other side, or add them together and then subtract them, right? So if I were to add them together and subtract them, I'm really subtracting, what, 85? Yeah? So I get 15 equals negative 84 cosine of b. Now what do I do to get cosine of b by itself? Yes?
Divide by negative 84.
You got it. So I'm going to have cosine of b is equal to that, 15 over negative 84. And what do I need to do to get b all by itself? Sammy?
Cosine inverse.
You got it. If I take the cosine inverse of this side, that cancels the cosines, and I'm left with b equals. And if I take the cosine inverse of this side, I'm just going to go ahead and write it over here, right? I'd be doing the cosine inverse of this. So when I type that in my calculator, I get 100.2 2.865, so I'll go with 9 degrees. Bippity boppity. If I wanted to then solve for my other angles, I would just need to find one more angle, because then I can just go ahead and do the 180 minus the sum of those two. But I can use law of sines at this point if I wanted to finish solving this triangle. It's a little bit easier to work with. General tip, see if law of sines will work. And then if law of sines doesn't work, meaning your proportion you set up doesn't have any complete ratios, then you need to go to law of cosines. Woo! That was fun!